Hello and welcome to a brand new series where I'm going to be playing Kerbal Space Program in career mode. Now I have a lot of mods as well, I can't lie. I have kind of forgotten what all of them are, but as you can see the tech tree has been expanded just a bit here. It looks like I have some like faster than light sort of stuff going on here that I don't know if we'll ever get to, but we might. Anyway, ostensibly the goal is to make a base on Mars. Now, that's going to take quite a while, and is not an easy thing to do, but I'm going to try to get it done. But as this is the first episode here, we are going to start out as you would always start out in career mode in Kerbal Space. So we're just going to head over to the mission control here and take the first couple missions. And we'll get back over here to the VAB, the Vehicle Assembly Building, and we'll get going. If you never played Kerbal Space Program before, I would highly recommend it. I played it quite a bit. I can't say I'm still like amazing at it, but okay. Because of this career mode, there's still quite a lot of like stuff that I haven't unlocked the ability to do yet. For example, I don't think I can see my periapsis or apoapsis or anything. My Kerbals cannot do EVAs. There's quite a lot, in fact, that they cannot do. That's okay. So just to start out, we're gonna make a little thing here for Jeb to go sit on the landing platform and collect some data from. Here's Jebediah Kerman. He's going to be in there. And again, we're not going to be launching this. Obviously, there's no booster or anything. But, yeah. I won't lie, Kerbal Space Program. I feel like it used to run better on my PC than it does now. Don't know what happened there, but oh well. Alright. Let's get a crew report here from the launch pad. Observe the old mystery goo. And let's do an EVA as well. Get an EVA report from the launch pad. Was it really necessary? I don't know. But yeah, I also have a mod that lets you like, if you like first person like inside the ship, and once we have larger vessels, we'll be able to like walk around in them and stuff actually, and it's pretty cool. And you know, move about between different parts of it. But as it stands now, that's all that is. So we're just gonna click on recover vessel to recover the vessel. And yeah, we'll take the science. We should recoup the cost of the vessel in this entirety because it's not like it went anywhere or anything, and also nothing was damaged, I would hope. But yeah, so I think that we did. Yeah, we got that first one. I guess I could have done that at the same time if I'd like launched it, but whatever. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, I gotta pick between one of these. I'm gonna pick the one with the thermometer actually because that will allow us to get even more science. But yeah, so let's get on back in here, and yeah, now we can attach a thermometer to this thing. Let's move the mystery goo down a little bit. And we are going to need a parachute. We are indeed going to be launching, and now we could just go with this. I gotta check your staging, as they say. But we could just go with this. But just to make this aging more complicated and to maybe get higher, because I did accept the mission. Oh, I guess I didn't accept the mission to get out of the atmosphere. We might be able to get out of the atmosphere, honestly. Hold on. Just in case we do make it out of the atmosphere, I'll go and accept that mission. Although we're gonna have to get out of the atmosphere to go to orbit anyway. I'll get some more advanced ones. So yeah, the way that the career mode works is there's it's like science mode, but you also have money and reputation. So if like your Kerbals keep like dying and stuff, and if you keep like not completing contracts, I think that makes your reputation go down. So we need that to not happen. But yeah, I might just be able to make this like a ludicrously tall. I know that I can't really get a ton of. I can't get over 30 parts, I think, to start out. But you know, 30 parts, we can still do a lot with 30 parts. So yeah. see what we can go in. And so this like probably won't get us out of the atmosphere, but honestly it might. That's 1600 delta V. That still has a thrust to weight ratio of over 2 at the bottom. This may exceed the maximum vehicle height that's allowed. Oh no, we're only like halfway to it. Never mind then. So I want to launch that one and then... Oh my god. That happens. Alright, yeah. It might get out. I won't lie, it might get out of the atmosphere. It might not. But it might. I don't remember what these do, honestly, but it's part of a mod that I don't remember what it is. But we'll slap that on there. And yeah, let's go. So, as I said, the goal is to eventually get to Mars. We're gonna do this by really just probably following the missions for a while. So we need to get off of here. We need to orbit. Then we're gonna get fly by the moon, land on the moon hopefully. And then I personally would like to go to Minmus. I love going to Minmus. One of my favorite things to do in this game. But from there, hopefully we can focus on Mars or Duna, as it's called. I guess he has the moon. But this is all booster. But yeah, we're just gonna keep going to further and further away places, see what kind of wagons we can pick up along the way as well. But yeah. So this is, I'm not sure, again, like I can't see the apoapsis or anything because we haven't invented that yet. Jeff doesn't know that either. But we report from here, I suppose. So temperature reading. I mean, we might get out of the atmosphere. Oh yeah, we're getting out of the atmosphere. It doesn't bring up my injury. Get me also, I'm gonna try not to revert anything, but something stupid happens that like blocks progress. Like the very beginning of the game, I might, but I'm gonna try not to like revert flights if I can help it. But we'll see if I actually hold to that at all. Might. Oh, so that this part brings up the flight engineer thing here. Let's see. Well, that kind of feels like cheating because I haven't unlocked it yet, but oh, So yeah, I mean, we might actually. Oh, that's just flying, so it's not in the upper atmosphere. Alright, well, we left orbit. Yeah, we probably were not gonna orbit around here, so it's fine I didn't take that mission. But we have actually escaped the atmosphere. It's kind of crazy, honestly. Did not think that that would be happening. Now the issue is that going back down, I'm not sure how that's gonna go. Because we're not far from the place we launched. Yeah, I mean, we'll see, won't we? Kind of coming down like a bullet right now. Oh, there we go. I'm shoot right now and hope it doesn't tear off. Let's try to slow us down as much as we can. And if from the end of the water, take an EVA report from the ocean as well. So that'll be good. And thankfully the parachute did eventually open. And now we just gotta wait to get down there. It's gonna take a minute. But while we do that, I wonder if by EVA now he might still fall. Yeah, he can't EVA at all while he was like off the surface of the planet. But oh, doing like the warping, I guess. But now he's technically on the surface, so I should be able to warp. Or should be able to EVA rather. EVA report from that, okay. And we can go ahead and recover the vessel. So I'd like to, at least in this first episode, get to orbiting the planet, which should be the next thing up, I guess. So I'd like to at least be able to orbit Kerbal. We'll see if that happens. So that is a hell of a lot of science there, honestly. We recovered everything that we didn't purposely detach, so that's good, I guess. Yeah, now we gotta orbit Kerbin. And now all these popped up because we did the leave the atmosphere mission, but we still haven't orbited Kerbin. So we should I'd probably do that. I feel like to orbit, we're gonna need to upgrade at least something. And that thing was the launch pad in this instance. So if I upgrade that, then I can upgrade that. It all costs so much though, I swear. The administration building. Forgot about this. So yeah, this is definitely a career mode thing. Mhm, 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 mhm. Yeah, I'm not sure that we really want to be doing any of these right now. I mean, we could always use more money, I guess. So it takes 5% of reputation and gives, well, that actually could be useful. But, oh, I didn't mean to go with the VAB. We shall see. 5% of reputation. What kind of yellow reputation we can get in the beginning. Once we get it up and keep it there. So yeah, that's the other thing about career mode. Let's go ahead and do that. There's like reputation, so if you like keep failing missions, I think maybe if your Kerbals keep dying, I don't know though. It will make your reputation go down, which is obviously not good. But you know, we can deal. We just won't let any of that happen ever, and we'll be fine. Alright, so now the goal is to orbit without using more than 30 parts. So we're just probably gonna throw all that away, honestly. Now, I'm going to probably stick a what is it? Scuffling. Stick a service bay. That's what it is. This thing on. I love service bays in this game because they allow you to do they allow you to keep your stuff safe inside them. And I do like to bring as much science stuff as I possibly can with me anywhere. So let's move these in here. I guess to save on parts, I might only do one mystery goo, honestly. I'm gonna put multiple of those there. We don't need that. We're fine. It's one less part to use. Now, I could also maybe save on parts by having 3 drogue chutes and no other parachutes. You can't EB anyway, so it doesn't really matter if I block that, I guess. Or 3 drogue chutes on one of these. Because normally I put 2 drogue chutes and 2 of these on, and also one on the top, but I need one on the top for aerodynamics. So let's just go with 3 drogue chutes, and I bet it will be fine. And we'll save one of those, and Poodle. So that is not great thrust to weight ratio, but not horrible for the fact it's not even accounting for it being in a vacuum. And in a vacuum, that's 1500 meters per second with 0.78 weight ratio. So it's not great, but it's not like atrocious. How many parts are we at? 16 and 30, okay. I fully believe that we can get to orbit like this. Let's back here. Get the swivel engine in there. So I forget how much delta V you need to get to orbit. It's 2500 or 3500. I don't know, but either way, I should probably plan for more because I cannot imagine I'll be doing this as efficiently as possible. 1.75 is okay thrust to weight ratio, I think. For the first stage, probably prefer it to be 2. We don't actually need it though, because we're gonna put a bunch of solid rocket boosters on here to get us up, And then we're just gonna figure it out from there. And I didn't save any parts for any winglets or anything, but that's okay because I might not have any. Oh, we have some. I can put one on there. I don't have any. I would like to put these on there as well. That ain't gonna work though. I mean, 4,000, that's plenty. The only question is whether or not this will be survivable for Jeb, because I'm now realizing I didn't put a heat shield on either. And I don't think I need a heat shield, because the storage thing is pretty heat resistant. But I don't know. We're gonna find out. It's like I said, it's been a minute since I've actually played case. Big fan. I've done this before, so I like to do them in skills transfer over a couple of years. Yeah. So what you want to do to take off, I usually turn over here to the right to get into orbit, and you usually want to start turning quite soon. But you know, just turning as much as we can, because again, we have no winglets or anything. The only thing we have is like Jeb's will to make it happen, which is not insignificant, don't get me wrong. His will to make this one happen when it's over also. And I shouldn't have taken the engineering thing off maybe, because I have absolutely no idea what our apoapsis or anything is. I feel like it's got to be at least 70,000 though. Oh yeah, it's gonna be like 100,000. Maybe. Oh well. Should theoretically make it easier for us to get into an actual orbit. This thing might be overbuilt. That's the thing. I don't usually think about like the price of the ship, but I guess I should in career mode. Okay, now we just gotta burn prograde to get the orbit here. So as this wraps around, I probably won't get there in this stage, but I bet I'll get there in the next stage. And then I should have plenty of fuel to get back down. In fact, I don't have the Mun flyby mission yet because I haven't been in orbit. We might be able to get close to the Mun with this setup, honestly. I mean, I could throw all the way, but we'll get close. I'm not going to try to get to the Mun yet, though, but I bet would be good. And I'll also do my best to like try to not leave a bunch of trash in space everywhere. But again, realistically, we'll see how that one ends up. Honestly. Alright, now we just gotta prograde. This might take a little bit longer. Let's actually get a little bit further around the orbit there. Oh shit. That was bad. I think I took a good situation. I absolutely fucked it now. Oh, but we're only at 64,000. Raise that. Raise it. Let's just see if we can actually get around the planet. Alright, you know, I can look at that all I want, but there's the planet. Here we are. I just gotta burn like away from it to go up. Not really long. Just gotta burn away from the planet to go up. I know anything is that. I can't really tell if it's changing. Alright, we now appear to be going up, I think. Probably also gonna like the aero braking, unfortunately. It's alright though. Let's give it another burn there. Okay. So this is not how you should get into orbit. I just warped way too far around. Sorry, we're gonna fix it. Apologies, it is so dark. But that's space, isn't it? Guess I could turn the brightness up. Next time for sure. So we're not technically in a stable orbit yet, but we are now at least out of the atmosphere once again, so that's good. And to make it a stable orbit, oh, I did it again. Okay, just gotta burn program. This will be over. This became a mess. I can't tell if that's doing what it needs to be doing. How much closer are we gonna get to the... Let's just see. So we're now once again in the atmosphere. But we can get out of the atmosphere. Hopefully. Psst. Okay, unintentional arrow braking. But I bet we're nearing the periapsis. It's got a little bit hot there. I know it's just the sun. I see. So yeah, we're gonna next fly over to the Mun. And getting to Minmus, I think, actually, like, landing on Minmus takes less Delta V than landing on the Mun. So the first thing I land on might actually be Minmus. And we'll use the science from that to get to the Mun. Alright, back to 70,000 now. I need to not overshoot. I can't just tell it where to warp yet, unfortunately. But we will get there, science-wise. So getting around here. Need to not overshoot it this time. Okay. Now we burn prograde. We're now in a stable orbit around Kerbal. Let's go. So if you see, yeah, we're now over 70,000 meters, which is the atmosphere. And here's Jeb. Let's zoom in around. Let me see. It's freaking out that we're warping. I know the next part of the mission that I would like to do would be to land near the space center. I do kind of want to do that when it's day. So we're just gonna have him circle around the planet for like several hours. Okay. Well, we can go around one more time. Why not? So now it's like definitely day there. And we just burn retrograde. Hopefully I have enough Delta V's to do this. Lower it. Enough to hopefully again like land like near the space center. I want to have it overshooting it just a little bit. Because it's gonna like yeah, the place that says we're gonna land right there is not actually where we're gonna land at all. Maybe like right there maybe though, that might actually get me pretty close to the space center. Oh, well, we're gonna undershoot it. At least we're gonna land in somewhere where it's day. Actually, we're gonna go by the space center. Let me see if I can rotate Jeb around to look at it. That's a fun one, yeah. And again, no heat shield. We do have a service bay that's pretty heat resistant. I just realized I forgot to take any readings. I didn't take a single scientific reading in space. Whatever. Oh, that's not good. Oh, Jeb's gonna blow up. Jeb's gonna blow up. He might not blow up. He might not. So what we gotta do now, we just gotta spin with the electric charge that we have. And try to keep the heat low enough for long enough. There's the space center right down there. Low enough for long enough that we slow down. So right now we're just coming in like a bullet. We are very aerodynamically coming in, and we need like the opposite end of this thing to be facing the ground, or else we're just gonna keep going way, way, way too fast. And yeah, it's not looking good for Jeff right now, I can't lie. We're still going at like 800 oh god. Remember I said it wasn't gonna revert? Well, you know, we did orbit. I can't let Jeb die though. But shouldn't take us too long to get back into orbit and do it again. I know I said I wasn't gonna revert, but I just can't let Jeb die like that on the very first mission. Not on our first ever mission to space. And this time I will need to take scientific readings. But what that is called is proof of concept, folks. That is proof of concept. Run doing it again. Now know that we have plenty more than enough delta V to get it done. Since that map took over, it really wants to right now. In fact, actually, we can maybe try to use a little more efficiently by burning this way. That's a bit more. Before moving out of the atmosphere. There we go. So this may be, hopefully, a better way to get into orbit than what we saw previously shown. Theoretically, we can kind of wrap our orbit most of the way around before we're actually in space. Don't need to do it, I guess, but whatever. Let's just get into space and then warp up to the top of it. And just do what we just did again, though. Okay. That, yeah, okay. And just like that. And I guess I shouldn't have done that because that is now going to be space trash that's left there. I'll remember that in a future video. Perhaps I will come back and grab that and drag it back down to Earth and let it burn up in the atmosphere or explode or whatever. Anyway, what you should do when you're up here is take readings of space. Looks like I already did the temperatures. Oh yeah, I already did that because I was near Kerbal. Yeah, we can get a crew report at least, and I think I already did Mystery Given Space near Kerbal as well. Let's get a little bit of science from that though. Just doing it again. Okay. So now that that has happened once, we can maybe try to land at the Space Center again. It'll be almost night by the time we get there though. That's alright. Alright. Just gotta figure out how to re-enter a little bit better this time. I don't know if I need to overshoot or undershoot purposefully, but we shall see, I guess. Let's just get back down to Earth, or to Kerbal rather. Now then, we can probably, at least don't want to get going any, like we have so much delta V. should theoretically be able to slow us down quite a bit if I use it right. Jeb appears elated at what's going on right now. I guess he last time was just a bad dream and he's not bothered by it. This is probably not how you should read it. Maybe if I do something in the desert. Beach now, already in the forest. These are the mountains, perhaps. Yeah. I should yeah. Just attach that. Hate to waste all that fuel in those parts like that, but whatever. Now we know. I'd like to think if I angle it like this and actually stop it from flipping over this time, he will slow down quite a bit more. But I guess it's always possible they could still overheat. Anyway, like the service bay can stand quite a lot of heat. What is he looking at? Looks actually a lot less fiery from in there than it is out here. So happy he doesn't have to go through that, I guess. That's why he still looks so happy about the situation, I suppose. So have we... Oh, no, do not flip. How much? Alright. Need to keep looking at how much electric charge I have, but I need this to not flip over. Because if it flips over, then it is so over. For Jeb once again. No! Oh my god. He wants to flip so bad. I needed to slow down. I'm just not going to slow down if it's like pointed nose forward at the ground. That's kind of what's happening at the moment. Nope. Nope. Getting right out of electric charge. I'm just using Jeb's willpower right now to try to land it. Yeah, we're just gonna land in the ocean, that's fine. As long as we do in fact land safely, we can land wherever he wants on the planet. I was gonna try to keep this under 30 minutes. Oh, sorry. Alright, it looks like the parachutes could actually come out now. Let's get a little bit closer to the ground. And let's do it right now. Go ahead and turn off RCS and SAS, not that we had RCS anyway, or really SAS, but we kind of did, I guess. SAS in the sense of Jeb's willpower and, like, the command pod. Keep talking about Jeb's willpower, but it's truly all we have to go on right now. Do not have any kind of technology as far as, like, keeping this thing stable. Don't have any, like, SAS attachments. We don't even have we didn't even put any like winglets or anything. All we had was like a joystick and hope. And you know what? A joystick and hope looks like it did actually get us there. This water looks so... I don't know what mods I'm actually using for the water, but it looks so nice. I think Parallax or whatever it's called. Yeah. I guess we can probably get readings from the water actually, because I haven't done that before, I bet. Alright, and now we can go ahead and recover this. And get a bunch of signs from it, and we'll decide what to do with that next time. Alright. Take a minute to load. There we go. Alright, 72 science. Wow. And Jeb is now level 1. I don't know what that gets him, but yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. I'll come back for the next episode, where we will fly by the Mun, maybe even go to Mid-Miss. Who knows, but yeah. Appreciate it if you made it this far. Don't forget to like and or subscribe if you liked it and or want to subscribe. And yeah, we'll see you next time.